Hey folks, ET here coming at you with the pre-market prep, so let's get to it. So another big red day yesterday. From pretty much the beginning, we were sitting at puts over calls. We did have some little bit of choppiness throughout the day in this range right here before we really started to get down. Key was at 594 positive level that we had talked about, and then on we go down. We're at 581.85 right now in the pre-market session, so almost $2 more down. So let's remember that about 582 as we go along. Another red deck. So we had all these reds here, a green finally, then a red. So broke that continuation of that small rip we had late Friday. Jumping into our customer sentiment, we are starting to wane into that slightly bearish or neutral territory. That's a big move so far that we've had. So interesting to see. Let's go ahead and draw our whale targets. It was crazy to see us get all the way down to a lower one yesterday. Got all the way down to 580 from 594. They've removed the 615 for now, so keep an eye on that. So we want to keep an eye on customer sentiment. We're still in short the pop mode, but maybe not as much as we were since it's more neutral. Moving along to our dark pools. There we go. Dark pools, no sig prints to worry about. 595 is now our largest ag. That has walked down majorly from where it was at 609 the other day, and I think 600 or 599. So we're all the way right there. Further away we get, then the more likely we are to bounce up towards it. But hear me out, it keeps lowering over and over and over as we go along. So it's been moving down with us. But we were right around there yesterday. Obviously, we were over that for a bit. Couldn't hold, and then we shat the bed. Jumping into our gamma. So we're at 582 right now in the pre-market session. So that's really below almost right here. If we lose this 581 on the ag, we do have room to 575. Insane to think. Yes, I know. Losing 575 on the ag takes us to 571. And there's a huge gamma cluster we'd have to rip away from to get that gamma ramp down to get further. So if things go really bad, 571 or 575, not too far from 575 actually to the downside. Upside, we need to break all of this positive gamma cluster here, but it's kind of thin to get all the way back up to 589. So technically, we do have a range of 575 to 589 today with that big pull on that ag. But let's check today's expiry, see what it looks like. Oh, and also happy birthday to my son for when you watch this video later on. Doesn't trade, but he watches this every morning anyhow. So interesting look here, all the way down to this 575, 577 area. Pretty thin, all right, gamma-wise, but also pretty thin on the upside all the way up to 592. And a break of that takes us all the way up to 601, which would be a complete retrace of yesterday's move and more. So we've really got a thin look towards the upside if that's the direction we want to go. Of course, we're going to have to rip from 582, which is right around where we are right here, all the way up there. So we'll see how that pans out. Ag shows us one story that we have some potential for some down. The daily shows us one story that we have some for up. Let's just see which one pans out. Everybody have a good day. Stay safe out there and go get that Oprah money.